I be claiming on the realest, ain't seen my nephew yet. Like I can't hit up Molly phone like what my nephew at. I put.
My story too, boy. Then I'm back. That shit video made me back with another crazy ass shit video, man. You finna get straight into it. See, they talking about, man, we got Georgia rapper killed after sleep with his best friend, baby mama, while she was pregnant, man. No, kind of some crazy shit right here. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but hey, shit finna get wicked, man. You finna get straight into it. See, they talking about. We'll get to the video and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. First subscribe button, get your boy to 1,000 subscribers. Top. We on that road to big 1K, man. We gotta hit it. Gotta get that big 1K before 2024 start, man. Before the beginning of 2024. Before y'all get what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Gang, but yeah, no cap. Smash the subscribe button. No cap. And let's get straight into it, gang. Top. My intro is ass.
Nobody
don't say nothing from my intro. I don't know what just made me.
Night, searching for the noise, ayy. Hoping the ops don't kill me, ayy. Whoa. Giving y'all folks the real me, 10 niggas in one house, sharing one couch. Smallest nigga, but told him biggest gun in the house. He say,
Thank you for trusting WRBL News 3. I'm Phil Scoggins. My co-anchor Teresa Whitaker is off tonight. Testimony began this morning in the trial of a man accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend.
Painted a picture of years' worth of domestic disputes and violence between Wade and Powell. At the time of the shooting, Powell was pregnant with Wade's child. However, she was seeing Jackson. Here's what Powell testified happened moments before shots rang out.
Did Mr. Wade say anything at that point? What did he say?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna let y'all do the judging, family. I'm here to state the facts. Based on the public facts presented, I want you guys to let me know at the conclusion of this video how you guys feel. But real quick, family, I gotta ask a question. Imagine having a baby on the way. You just found out your child mother is still pregnant. She's sleeping with somebody else. You know this person. All you guys know each other. You go to that residence, what would you do? Today, we know what one rapper did and the suspect. But even though we'll later present the verdict less than 48 hours ago, I think it's important for us to know this, family.
Alright, but I heard you say it, man. You got a baby mama. She, let your boyfriend hit. I said, let your homeboy hit while she pregnant with your baby. What you doing? Let me know in the comments what you doing. You feel me? Your baby mama let your homie hit while she pregnant. I ain't gonna to you. That's some crazy shit. That's a wild shit right there, though. I ain't gonna cut to you, though. You feel me? I don't think it won't get that. I won't try to take them out this shit. You feel me? That's some crazy shit, though. You feel me? Hoes gonna be hoes. You feel me? But fucking my baby mama, like she pregnant with my child. Like it's more to this shit, gang. Like I feel like the homeboy shot. Like he could have kept it like. Nah, I can't. I just wait till you feel me. At least high birth, but you fucking a bit like she pregnant is like that's 10 times worse again. Like you feel me? Like that shit crazy.
We still might walk away.
He's not my baby, and you ain't wrong not to claim that motherfucker on game.
Remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being
said,
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Family meet Maurice Jackson.
I won't kill him though.
Lord Nuke. He's from Columbus, Georgia. He's a rapper with tracks like Streets, released 7 years ago with over 42,000 views and counting.
I won't kill him.
Don't let a gut bomb destroy your day. Indulge freely with new smoothie bowls. Pitaya or acai, decadently layered with granola, fruits, and a velvety chocolate drizzle. Only at Smoothie King.
Homeboy, wife, you pregnant with his homie? It's wild.
in the water, better know how to swim. Gotta say yourself, ain't no us no more.
And tracks titled Real Me, released 3 years ago with over 20,000 views and counting.
Ain't we was running through a whole 10-piece, ain't we was dodging cops trying to stay free, ain't we.
Now Lil Nuke also went by the alias ATM Lil Nuke. He had it rough growing up. He was shot in his sleep in the 7th grade. He talked about how he discovered and loved music at just 13 and felt it as therapy. Check out a brief clip in one of his recent interviews.
With you and your music so far, like when did you know that you actually like want to continue doing this as an actual career in a sense?
When I was like 13, I did a song called Grow Up.
Yeah.
When I dropped it, it went crazy. Like,
yeah.
That's disrespectful. What they talking during the interview, gang?
What grade I was in when I dropped Grow Up? What grade was in? Seventh grade. No, can't be.
Like sixth grade. Like sixth grade. 6, 7, what 8 for sure.
I'm saying when I popped like when I was running around with it like
you popped this.
I was like
middle school. You
like sixth grade. I was like probably like by the 6th grade. So
yeah.
Matter of fact, y'all about like 13. Y'all about like 13. I about like 13, but I got shot.
No.
Yeah, I got shot in my sleep.
7th grade.
7th grade. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So then, all right, that's interesting. Then, so which one came first? Then, as far as like it was the song, or you getting shot and inspiring the song for you to make the song?
It had to be you got shot first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the song first.
Yeah. So would you say that you getting shot kind of added fuel to the song as far as people checking in, looking in on you?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
You go.
I was just
folks in school,
folks in school, it was just my folks in the streets. I already like.
Yeah.
Oh, that knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was already there.
So then, from that song itself, you already knew right in there, all right, I'm going to take this music serious, we about to go up with it.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't going to even lie to you, bro. It wasn't even that. I just love music, period.
Yeah.
Like, I used to, like, my favorite rapper is Gucci. Like, every time before I go to school, my mom used to cuss me out because I used to bump it every time, like.
You're right.
Like, go turn it, like, you feel me, here you go. So,
yeah.
That would really, like,
that
was my favorite rapper, so here you go.
Yeah.
As you can see, family, Nuke had his fair share of challenges growing up. But only months after that interview, Nuke lost his life in a gunfight. He was a registered firearm owner. He was at his girlfriend's house, who was pregnant. She was pregnant by this guy, Quincy Wade. On September 7, 2021, at around 2:30 a.m., Quincy Wade had shot and took the life of Maurice, a.k.a. Lil Nuke. But Quincy would spend 2 years in jail until his trial would start on the last week of September of 2023. And during that time, more information came out. But even before that, Quincy's mother said, before you guys judge my son, let him have his day in trial. And I also think Quincy was on the name of that lease. And you'll understand why once you get the verdict. But as far as the details, as we mentioned, Quincy came in there at around 2:30 a.m. Lil Nuke and his girlfriend, Quincy's baby mother, was in the bathroom trying to hide. Family, I do believe Quincy was living there or his name was on his lease. You will understand why, but I want to make sure you understand that quote. Long story short, it's still not clear who shot first. But eventually, Lil Nuke and Quincy get into an exchange of gunfire. Lil Nuke was hit up over 5 times. He ended up losing his life. May he rest in peace and level condolences to his family. As far as the baby mother, we are not quite sure when the family knew she was pregnant or if Nuke knew, but nonetheless she was. And it was also mentioned on trial 2 years later that she lied when she was first questioned 2 years before. Check it out.
On your side, this is News 3 at 5.
So she was playing the... So look, it was basically like she was playing it crazy the whole time. The baby mama / girlfriend was playing crazy the whole time. Like, you feel me? She knew all this shit. She knew all this shit, but she still ain't, speak up and say shit to it. Like, she really got the man. I ain't gonna say she got the man killed type shit, but she really did at the same time type shit. You feel me? But it get crazy out here, child. Like no cow. You feel me? Like it get wicked, Joe. Dang.
Good evening, and thank you for trusting WRBL News 3. I'm Phil Scoggins. My co-anchor,
like,
Whitaker.
First off, I'm not keep pausing. First off, you knew that your boyfriend, I guess that's our baby daddy, your so-called baby daddy, and then that's his homie. So you knew that, you feel me? You go do that shit, and come on now, bro. 1 + 1 = 2, bro. You know you ain't supposed to do that, bro. Like, you could at least want to go talk to somebody else, like, they don't know, but you go talk to the same person, same gang, same, like, you feel me? Like, these niggas be around each other, like, they probably be around each other every day, not even knowing that he finna go home and fuck your bitch. He finna go home and fuck your baby mama. Like, this shit crazy, Joe. And she playing it so crazy.
Is off tonight. Testimony began this morning in the trial of a man accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend in September of 2021. Jurors are not tasked with deciding whether the defendant shot the victim. Rather, was it done in self-defense? WRBL's Hannah James was in court and files this report.
On September 7th of 2021 at approximately 2:30 a.m., Quincy Wade shot and killed Maurice Vaughn Jackson. That will not be in dispute in this case.
Testimony shows Wade entered the residence his ex-girlfriend, Shayna Powell, was staying in uninvited. Wade then kicked in the bathroom door both Powell and Jackson were hiding in.
The evidence is going to show that as they're having this conversation in the bathroom, Mr. Wade is facing towards where Mrs. Powell is, which is kind of in an area behind the bathroom door across from the bathroom mirror. And they're having this conversation. All right? And at that point, Mr. Wade is shot twice. Shot twice by Mr. Jackson, who comes out of the shower curtain. Unbeknownst to Mr. Wade, doesn't even know he's there. And shoots him twice. All right? And in response to that, Mr. Wade fires rounds to defend himself.
See, yeah, look, it's like, bro, she could have got herself killed too in that bitch, plus the baby. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy. You could have got yourself killed, plus you could have lost your baby, cuz. Like, anything could have happened in that situation. They going back and they having a shootout back and forth in the house, gang. In the bathroom, bro. The bathroom, I know the bathroom a little bit sick. She said the man was hiding, he was in the shirt, and he was hiding behind the shower curtain, Shreddy. You feel me? So I know they going back and forth. I don't know what she was saying. I don't know if she's in the toilet. I don't know how the bathroom was set up type shit, but she could have really got herself killed, or could have got the baby killed, or could have got it within both of them type shit. Hey, that shit wild, Joe.
Way this case is about self-defense, but
it's
about Maurice Vaughn Jackson defending himself and Shayna.
Testimony painted a picture of years' worth of domestic disputes and violence between Wade and Powell. At the time of the shooting, Powell was pregnant with Wade's child. However, she was seeing Jackson. Here's what Powell testified happened moments before shots rang out.
Gotta hear this.
Did Mr. Wade say anything at that point? What did he say? At that point, Maurice Jackson started out of the tub. He had a gun, and you will hear that he could legally own a gun. He had a gun, and he took it out. 16 shots were fired in that bathroom. We do not know who shot first.
The defense argued Powell never told this to police. Instead, she made up the statement of Wade threatening to shoot her.
Damn. Powell was first interviewed and talked to about this incident. She didn't say nothing about Mr. Wade. Pulled the gun on her, put it to her stomach, put it to her head, say, I'm going to shoot you and the baby. That's all cap. That's all made up.
Yeah, that's all cap. That's all made up. Hey, lawyer.
Reporting in Columbus, Hannah James, WRBL News 3, on your side.
But after a week-long trial and waiting in bars for over 2 years, Quincy Wade was found not guilty of the home invasion and M of the local robber Maurice, a.k.a. Lord Nuke. The jury's found Wade guilty of criminal trespassing, which is just a misdemeanor.
Accused of killing the boyfriend of his ex-girlfriend, was acquitted on all felony charges this evening after a 6-hour jury deliberation. Quincy Wade was accused of shooting to death Maurice Jackson, the new boyfriend of his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Shayna Powell. The jury found Wade not guilty of felony murder, malice murder, aggravated assault, and home invasion. The home invasion charge was reduced to a lesser charge of criminal trespassing. In September of 2021, Jackson was with Powell at her friend's apartment on Buena Vista Road when Wade entered an unlocked door after 2 in the morning. The state accused Wade of pointing a gun at Powell. Jackson and Wade shot at each other. Jackson was hit 4 times and died.
I know. I'm listening to that shit the whole time, Shorty. What the fuck? So she was saying that he pointed the gun at the baby and pointed the gun at her head, the baby. My folks were sitting in the shower the whole time, type shit. See, that's all I'm getting confused on right there. Cause they both in the bathroom, so how the fuck was he able to do that type shit? I don't know. I don't know.
It's claimed the shootout was self-defense. The prosecution said it was a domestic violence situation that turned deadly. Here are the attorney's reactions to the verdict.
We are disappointed in the verdict. When we go to trial, we believe we have the evidence to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt, and so we are disappointed in the outcome.
Well, not necessarily surprised by the verdict. We knew we had good arguments, and we knew we were able to come in and make our case. I never ever call a verdict before, so I never think it's going to go either way. Old attorney taught me that once you're going to trial, you think about the ways that you can win it, not about the ways that you can lose it, but you always know that it's a gamble.
Wade was found guilty of criminal trespassing. This charge is a misdemeanor and has a maximum sentence of 12 months. Wade has been in jail for about 2 years. There's no word on when he will be released.
Nonetheless, it's unfortunate that Lil Nuke had to lose his life. Once again, may he rest in peace and love condolences to the family. All in all, that was the story of the Georgia local rapper who was with someone he knew, baby mother. Possibly he didn't know she was pregnant, but he chose to make her his girl. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. As you guys know what happened at the end, talk to me in the comments.
Thing, bro.
Don't forget.
It's like the thing is with that, it's just the he not doing that she was pregnant type, cause it could have been his baby and she would never said nothing. You feel me? Like she was just hiding this shit, bro. So it got to a point like, I bet okay, they seen each other, right? You feel me? Type. Now you know the stomach ain't gonna grow out to a few months. You feel me? So she's probably like she knew she was pregnant, but the stomach wasn't as big, like it wasn't big type shit. So he thinking like she ain't pregnant. Then boom, 3 months later she would have popped up pregnant. He'd have been thinking it's his baby the whole time. You feel me? But the whole time it's his homeboy baby. You feel me? Now he like, damn, like I'm in this bitch. You feel me? Like we supposed to be locked in. I'm not doing this and that. I'm thinking this is my baby. Like it could have played out so crazy. You feel me? Like it's still just a crazy one right here. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's a crazy video right here. Joe, these females just they really don't cut, Joe. And then once somebody pop up there or something like that, then now they and this bitch acting like they, you feel me? Like they want to cry and all this, but you could have stopped this shit. He could have been stopped the shit, Joe. Like it never had to go this way for him to die, lose his life or something. It never had to go that way. Females really don't care until you dead, child. And then they want to be the main ones posting you crying and all this, but you the reason this shit happened, Joe. You want to go say nothing, you want to go speak up. You could have easily stopped fucking with. You could have, kept your sneaky link. But it's like, why the fuck did you fuck with somebody else that's and your name not even on the papers, gang? That's not even your house, gang. Like you feel? I just said money in my house, like she wasn't even on the lease, gang. So you bringing somebody else, you bringing this man into this man's house, like shit get crazy, man. These females crazy, child. You know, man. But W video, man, no cap. Then how I feel about the video in the comments, man. No cap was a WL video, was a crazy video. Let me know. It had to be a crazy video, y'all. It was a crazy video to me, man. No cap. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and catch y'all boys in this video. Maybe gone. Love them. Gang.
Still don't need to send that boy a prayer. Molly blicking on couch. JD, you with me right or wrong? If you see him, know him now. I be claiming on the realest, ain't see my nephew yet. Like